Judo, what up, bro? Salute, papi. Nothing much, twin. About to get into this 4 main House of Pain shit, though. It's popping, twins. It's goody. Y'all already know what it is. Smash the lights once y'all jump on, man. Who's smoking with me, right? Roll that shit up. Let's get it. To the face. Let them hate, let them hate, let them hate, let them hate. I don't know why. He on here? What the fuck? Why is he hate? Well, I don't know why, bro. I don't know why. I don't know why, bro. Who's being their feelings, though? What year was that you was in 4 main? Well, 418, twin. Say less. Go ahead, roll that up. Y'all been talk, right? This 4 main story goes to show you that when I speak on it, it goes to show you that, like, not every person that was a king was really your bro. Because I was in the house with bros. Feel me? Like, and I'm talking about all bros. It was a king house. And I had bros, like, you know what I mean, basically try to line me up because of personal agendas against me in the street. Because I'm gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it, bro. It's gonna get spicy. And I guess the homies don't got to worry about nothing on this one because I ain't talking about spanking them yet. And I let me not say that. I hate it when I'm not trying to talk. I'm talking. Look, I'm playing, man. I hate it when dudes get things out of take things out of like context. Dudes be talking about, yo, you blood bashing, bro. I'm talking about what I did, my life experiences, where I was at, the work I put in against the ops. The ops was the Bloods at the time. Yeah, I got tight with a lot of them, got cool with a lot of them down the road, but at the time, no. It was a war, bro. Like, what am I supposed to be saying? Feel me? They get all mad. You always got blood in your mouth. Yeah, bro. Yeah, because I'm giving the other side of the story that hasn't really been told like that. It has. Salute to a lot of the bros that have been doing their thing. Solo, Warpath, they all started before me. Salute to Real Spit with Latin Pain. He don't really be on the Goonie story type shit like I be on it. He be a little bit more positive, and I respect that, and I love that. That's official. Smash the subs, hit the likes. If y'all ain't never really, this is y'all first time, hit the subscribe. Plenty of content for y'all to get educated on. This is the other side of the story. This is the other side of the history. Fuck the story, other side of history. You know how as a kid, we go to school and history is all about, it's one-sided, isn't it? When we was kids, everything was just talking about the motherfucking Spaniards and everything that they was doing and At the end of the day, they wasn't talking about the Taino Indians. They wasn't talking about the slaves. A lot of the rebellion that was going on. Let's get it, twin. Spark it up, spark it up. Let's get a couple of more decks. And I'm gonna start getting into this four main story. This took place 1997. 1997. C74, four main, north side. North side. King Freeze was there. King Low was there. My son Greed Eyes was there. Hip Hop was there. He wasn't no shooter, but he was in the house. And he had love from the CO dude. Hip Hop was there. Who else? Kimono was there. Kimono was there. Salute to Kimono. Mono was official. King Satana was there. Salute, no, not Satana. King Satan. Satana was another breed. Satan was another breed. Salute to King Satan. Appreciate the love. King Blue. I just heard that story, twin. I just literally heard some of that shit. And I would like to ask him some questions, to be honest, because he was there right before me. King Blue. He was there right before me. And it was like certain things I would like to ask him, but he was talking about Supra. He was there 9-4, I believe he said 9-5. He was there when Johnny Blaze blew that nigga Shorty what's Brooklyn up, I think it was his name. That's a fact. That was his name. I remember that. But salute to King Blue. I don't know if that's the same Blue. I doubt that's the same Blue I was with. I was with a King Blue in Wyoming, but he wasn't an old head. This sound like he more first generation king, so definitely wasn't. I don't think it was him, even though I was around two of them. But definitely. Yeah, I came through right after. I came through 9-6, and Johnny Blaze was still in the building. You know what I'm saying? I think he went up probably that year, though. Bud was mad moist. But check it out. Let me get into it, right? So, for those of y'all that been my day ones, y'all already basically know kind of like the life story with the right design on the first time I was on the island. And that's 1996. You know what I'm saying? I got locked up for a robbery on an undercover cop. It was me and a bunch of co-defendants. One of my co-Ds ended up getting shot in the back, paralyzed. I mean, salute to Redhead. It was a bunch of us that got snatched up. I was already on the run because I escaped from Lincoln Hall. I was already in a DFY facility for a previous bullshit little kid, dumbass strong arm that I did out there in Menotti Park, feeling myself, did some bozo shit. End up getting sent to Lincoln Hall eventually. Copped out to like 18 months or something like that. While I was in Lincoln Hall, eventually I ended up escaping. I escaped twice. Now, when I escaped and I left and I absconded, that was in Katona, New York, for those of y'all that's wondering. That's a whole other story. I'll talk about it. That's a whole other story how I escaped. Like where I was, like, that was some crazy shit for a youngin'. Like the shit that I did to get away from that spot, bro. It was crazy. It was crazy. I'm out in the woods. You know what I'm saying, like literally out in the woods, like in the middle of the night. Like this shit was crazy. That's a whole nother story though. So anyway, when I escaped, I can't say escape because there wasn't no gates around. When I absconded, I jumped the wall. You know what I'm saying? West Bubblefuck, jumped the wall. I ended up making it back to the Bronx. While I was in the Bronx, I ended up catching this bid. So I had that warrant out for my arrest. So that automatically popped up when I got locked up and I sent to the 4 building, right? That's 9-6. But I was there. I met people. I was there. I was learning shit. You know what I'm saying? Things happen. I speak about a lot of that in my earlier content. I cop out the 6 months, 5 years probation because I'm trying to get up out of there. I'm like, I'm done with this. Like, what the fuck? I was already laid up the whole 6 months, 9-6. I'm trying to get home. If I would have been smarter and more patient, more disciplined, I probably would have never got the probation. I would have never got it. Not even probably, I would have not got it. Because my co-D, he waited that extra month or 2, and really, I think it was a month. He came home, no parole, no probation, no nothing. They dropped charges. They ain't had shit on us. But anyway, I was young, dumb. The island was crazy. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. You feel me? I get out. Months later, guess what? I'm back. 9-7. I'm back with a fresh one. This one I did. I know what I did. And now I'm back in the building a couple of months later. After leaving and going home. All the same faces is like, a lot of them is still there. Those is seeing me in the mess hall. Those is like, yo, you back, my nigga? What happened? I'm like, the bozo face. Like, it is what it is. I'm back in the mess hall, back in C74. So here we go. I end up getting sent to 4 Main. Now, the dude that's there, when he first came through, he was a baby. Because I was already there, like, he came through right when I was leaving. I'm talking about Freeze, King Freeze. So Freeze, he a big bum, long ass nigga, white as hell with blue eyes. He from 10832. He a good dude and a grimy dude at the same time. I ain't even gonna lie. So I didn't know that he was from around my way. But when I was first on the island 9-6, when he came through, I start finding that out. When I come home, coincidentally, I end up fucking his bitch. I didn't know it was his bitch at the time, but I found out like immediately fast when I was talking, and she talking about this nigga calls. She's like, oh, my man is calling. He in the island. I'm like, on the island? I just left the island. I'm like, who's your man? She's like, Freeze. I'm like, what? That shit was crazy. Real talk, twin. So I fucked his shorty. And then months later, I'm back on the island. Now he got his weight up. His weight was not up at all when he was there. He went through it. He went to 2 upper, got ran out. He wasn't pussy. Freeze was not pussy. He was a real dude. He had heart. A little grimy ass nigga, but he had heart. So Freeze, when I get to I know that he know now that I done smashed, right? So when I get to 4 Main, it's Freeze running the house. Bro, Lou, Cheeky was there. Rest in peace to Cheeky. Cheeky from the Bronx. Rest in peace to Cheeky. Green Eyes, Tone. It goes on and on. It's a lot that I'm forgetting, but some dude called JB was there. He was crib on the low, hiding it for a man long. So more or less, Freeze, when I get to the house, he got to the gate. He's like, yo, what up, bro? I'm like, yo, what's good? And I mean, show love, salute, all that. He's like, and I see he got mad fat. Yo, this dude, like, yo, he in whatever amount of time I was free, 3 months, motherfucker gained like a whole 100 pounds, bro. And Freeze was already tall. He was tall, like 6'2". You know what I'm saying? But like 6'2" and like a 180, 190. Motherfucker was like 230, 235 when I came back. I'm like, what the fuck happened, bro? He's like, yo, I'm eating that good life. I'm like, yo, he got fat, bro. Tall, not really fat, but he was a big dude, right? So now Freeze, like I said, when he first came to the island, I was the one that not broke him in, but I'm the one that put him on the how and what was going to happen and what he had to do. That's a fact. Smash the likes, twin. Smash the likes. Appreciate the love. Y'all ain't tuned. This is real talk right now, right? So, people, right? So now, I end up getting to the house. I end up getting in there, whatever. I end up going to the cell, whatever. Boom, boom. I get introduced to the dudes that's in the house, or some dude called from Brooklyn, Tretch, something with a T, something like that. Tretch, something like that. So from Brooklyn, and he was one of the, a Moreno, a black dude. They fuck with Spanish dudes. Like it's always like that. We from the hood. Like I'm mad at my best friends is black. I mean, we grew up together. So anyway, I get introduced to all the fellas, and I'm in the cell with them, right? Yo, let's go smoke. I'm in the day room, right? Or on the phone, whatever. And then the nigga Freeze come to me. He's like, yo, come on, we about to go. Yo, you want to smoke? I'm like, yeah, what's up? He's like, yo, we about to spark up right now. So I go with the nigga. Automatically was red flag, though. And I know that's my bro, but it was red flag. Because I'm like, that's what I already know, that getting high shit, get niggas high. I learned that. I did that already. Like, I've been there. Like, I know what this, like, and then he acting, because we had a conversation, and he was like, yo, so you still fucking with Lynette? And I mean, that was his shorty name, Lynette. She a crazy bitch, bro. That bitch was robbing cabs in the Bronx, my nigga. Real talk. She was a gangster bitch. But anyway, so Lynette was his shorty. Anyway, and we had the conversation. I'm fast forwarding and past all of that, right? So now, I mean, I'm like, yeah, but I wasn't wifey. And I'm like, yeah, bro, I ain't know, whatever. He's like, nah, it ain't nothing. I don't worry about it. I'm like, nigga, I didn't know that was I didn't know that was the one that he was telling me stories about her, which is crazy. He's telling me stories when I'm with him about his shorty, his wifey. And then when I go home, I end up smashing her and finding out that was the one that he was telling me. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, oh, and it was crazy to me. That's real talk. I didn't know. And then I end up months later back in there. Now this nigga got his weight up. They got the house. They doing their thing. And the war is still popping. All the bloods are still at 2 Upper. The majority of them. And in the mall houses, they had a couple. So anyway, I go to the cell. I go under the cell. The bro Lou's there. You got Freeze there. You got the Moreno nigga there. Tretch. Then you got some dude called June. So June is from the block also. He got a twin. They're from Valentine. Coincidentally, he's in the same house, and I robbed him in the town for some bullshit. But I stronged on for some bullshit, some stupid shit, little kid shit. He's in the same, and he from Valentine also, June. He got a twin brother, like I said. Facts. Those are the receipts right there. You heard the names. So once I see June in there, I didn't even know he was in the fuck. I'm like, where the fuck he come from? He must have been in the cell. They was hiding him. I don't know where he was on a visit. I don't know where the fuck he came from. But I go in the cell. I see this. I'm like, yo, the last time I seen him was when I robbed him. Matter of fact, I think I spoke on this in one of my stories. Now that I'm expounding on it, I actually did speak on this in one of the stories. So now I'm in there with these dudes, and the vibes is all crazy negative. Like, I'm like, they smoking, but I'm like, I already peeping. I'm like, yo, what up, June? I say what's up. He like, yo, what up? Oh shit, what up, chulo? I'm like, nigga, like, I mean, chopping it up. Where you came from? Niggas like, yo, Freeze. The instigator off the rig. He like, yo, chulo, you robbed this nigga off the. We in the cell smoking. We in the cell. Now, mind you, them cells are small, bro. We in there like 6 deep, I think. And I'm like, seeing the whole vibe is mad negative, mad crazy. hit the subs, hit the likes, smash the likes, hit the shares. And I'm like, yo, all right, I'm going along with it. I'm smoking. Freeze is throwing the battery out there already. He's like, yo, I'm like, yo, what you talking about? He's like, yo, this nigga June. Can you say this nigga robbed you and shit, whatever, And June was like, he was acting like he ain't really, but he kept his head down the whole time. He was acting like he didn't want to talk. So that was another ref. This nigga, he keep his head down. Now one time he picking his head up. So he's basically with his head down the whole time and shit, like this. So again, a definition of what? What was that? What he was doing is what I be talking about. He was moving like a crash dummy. A crash dummy. So he got his head down. They already done amped him up. I'm dead. Freeze is in his feelings that I fucked this bitch. No matter what he wanted, that nigga was in his feelings, right? Niggas is grimy as hell. Facts. And it's a dog eat dog world, right? You know what I mean? Lions is gonna move like lions, men gonna move like men, bitches gonna move like bitches, all that good shit. So son over there doing all of that, and he talking, he look up, he be like, nah, but whatever he said. And I'm like, yo, I respond, I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm done with it. Now I'm not strapped up. I mean, I ain't had time to arm up. I literally just got to that spot. But anyway, I'm like, yo, what up, man? Like, what's up? You got it. I'm like, I called a nigga June out. Because I'm like, yo, I'm done with this shit already. I already see where it's going and what it is. Niggas going to pop. Now, I'm more focused on like, these niggas going to jump a nigga. Because everybody was talking a little shit. Niggas is laughing like, oh, this nigga Chulo robbed this nigga. Yo, he robbed you, Joe? Yo, how you gonna let this nigga rob? Yo, damn, Joe. Yo, Chulo, yo, you're offended. Yo, what you got that nigga for? Like, it's like, man, like, obvious. And these niggas is being extra with it, right? You know how it is when you're around a bunch of dudes. So they talking they shit while I'm in the cell there. And they obviously, this is the crash dummy they trying to use. Freeze doesn't want to put his hands or try to do nothing with me because then it's going to be like personal. So he want to like use this nigga as the option to see what's up and maybe to see what happens. So what happens is I called a nigga out. He made a move. It was a dummy move. And we ended up fighting. And it wasn't even nothing crazy. Like, nothing crazy at all. I ain't even going to sit here and act like I beat the brakes off him. I did hem him up, threw him around, but he wasn't even really trying to fight, twin. You feel me? Like, he was just like, he tried in the beginning, fucked up. Couple of, hits exchanged. Then he just rushed me. And when he rushed me, I just had him hemmed up and I almost choked him out. I had him where it was like, I could have just could have put him to sleep and I didn't. You feel me? And let him go. Threw the nigga back off like, yo, what the and dudes is like backing out, amping. I'm hearing Freeze. Yo, pop on that nigga, June. Fuck you talking about? Like, I hear him. Like, yo, you think you gonna stay here in this house and live? I'm hearing this nigga Freeze really telling June like to go back. And then June go at me again. Boom, 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 boom. Hemming him up again. You know what I'm saying? You hear these niggas now like, this shit whack. This shit whack. This is entertainment. You feel me? That's real talk. That's how it was in there. That was entertainment. It could have got crazy extra, but it was entertainment, and I knew that's what I knew that. But I could have went more extra hard on June. But I'm like, why? I'm like, I knew he wasn't. I knew that he was just doing it because of Freeze and the rest of the dudes in the house. You know what I'm saying? It was running the house, and he wasn't a lit nigga. June wasn't a gangster. June was a pretty boy dude doing burglaries. You know what I'm saying? Getting money, hitting a bunch of dudes' houses and shit. Like, staying fly like that. I remember he had a nice little joint with some big ass titties. Never got the ass. Wow. Smash the like, swings, y'all rocking with me. Real talk. Hit the share, subscribe. So that little scuffle right there, that's light. That was something light. But it was like at the same time, dudes could have interfered and it could have got crazy. So I peeped the vibes now. Now I already know dudes is like, I'm gonna have to solidify myself in that house with bros there and all that. Cause Lou's in there, he was like, They provoked that whole shit. You know what I mean? And y'all know, I'm like, all right, say less. So I'm looking at Freeze. He, for the most part, like, at the end of the day, we ended up like never like bumping heads. Shit did get pushed to the side, but he didn't give up. This nigga, he did not give up. Because there was dudes there, like I told you, there was like sleeper cells. You had dudes that was day room bunnies, that was homies, that was bloods, but they wasn't like trying to get and make no noise. They was just like in the day room. You know what I'm saying? They'll make noise and be angry. They're super gangster when they're around their homies, but they was in the day room, and it was like 3 of them in there. I ain't know that, bro. Yo, and that's another story. I don't even know if I should hit y'all with that one right now. That's 2 back to back. I might have to start charging. Y'all already know what it is. Twins, hit the like button. Smash the likes. Hit the share, subscribe. I appreciate the love. I see y'all out there supporting the twin. That's what's up. But yo, fuck it. So I'm going to tell y'all the second time. So now the second time, Freeze, again, my bro, he running the house. I'm on the phone. I'm got slapped. At first, that was an issue. That's another story. But I got slapped. So, but now, we talking to people in the streets. We talking to people that we know from the town. He out there like looking like, yo, he ended up getting in contact with somebody that's one of my ops. Coincidentally, this op is a homie. He ends up putting one of the homies, the day room dummy homies that's in the fucking day room, on the phone when he's on the phone. When he get on the phone with the homie, he's like, it's the blood. And now, me just being me, my spotter senses is always on. I'm walking to the door by the day room because there's only 2 phones and the day room is right there. And then you got the gallery. I know how that shit is. I'm hearing the dude that's on Freeze's on the phone. He's like, oh, yeah, well, 031 blood. Well, yeah, he's talking. I'm like, so you got to, I'm like, okay. So I peeped that. Then later on, I see him on the phone, Freeze. And he like, yo, yeah, my nigga, boom, boom, I got you, whatever, boom, 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 whatever. And I chopped it with Freeze. I'm like, yo, Freeze. I'm like, yo, who's that? And he like blew me off type shit on some. Now it's I'm like, that was a red flag. So then now later on that day, after chow, or during chow, actually, it was during chow, I'm sitting down in the day room, eating, and I'm watching the TV, whatever I'm watching on TV, a movie, I think we was watching, whatever. And I see that same dude, it's the homie, and he coming in the day room, and he looked suspect. And I'm in the front, literally in front of the TV. He walked in, and I think, he had headphones on with a Walkman, and he came in like bopping, like he was, but he came in suspect, and he started walking right towards me, twin. And literally he hooked off, and I just literally just got under this shit. Like, facts. And I rushed the nigga and picked the nigga up, slammed him on his back, right on the fucking scully floor, bro. To his credit, that nigga got up fast as fuck, because I was a skinny ass nigga, and he jumped up fast as fuck and caught me. Boom! And had my shit leaking. Facts. That nigga jumped up mad fast, bro. And just rocked my shit. Boom! Just caught me shit. That in the motherfucking nose, bro. Eyes got blurry. I'm like, oh, my shit leaking. This motherfucker now, he rushed me. Know what I'm saying? And now it's like it's lit. Like we in the day room, chairs is flying, tables is flying. I'm fucking blood is gushing on my motherfucking nose. I'm mad as fuck, bro. And this nigga, know what I mean, trying to fucking pick me up. He's still trying to like slam me and shit like that. Got on some wrestling type shit. and niggas had to break it up. Now I mean, CO was in there. I think it was Beretta. Beretta was the steady, and my shit leaking. Like I ain't even gonna lie. I forgot his motherfucking name, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot his name. He had the braids. I forgot his name. But he caught me good. Know what I'm saying? He missed on the first one. I got him. Then he got me back. Know what I mean? Nice. And then we started tussling again. And then the shit got broken up. So I ended up going to like the slop sink and shit. Went to the slop shit, turned the water on. Know what I mean? Washing my hands up. Shit, stopping the blood, grabbing the fucking t-shirt or whatever, putting it on my nose. The police, Beretta, official tissue. He come to me. He's like, yo, you all right? You all right? You good? You can hold this shit down? Or you got to go to the infirmary? Let me know right now. You got to go see a doctor? I'm like this. I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm good, fucking good. This motherfucker got me good. I'm good. Facts. He's like, you sure? You sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. All right, clean the fuck up. I'm about to lock this shit the fuck down. Everybody's locking in. He locked shit down. Facts. That's how I got more respect in the house and with the police too, the steadies. Facts. C74 4 main. Come on, friends. Smash the likes, hit the shares, twins. I hope y'all enjoying y'all Thursday. I hope y'all, you know what I'm saying, feeling the vibe. Smash the likes, share, subscribe. I see you, bro. Salute. Yo, real talk, twins. That was like the second. That's all like maybe like what, one day this happened, and then like the next day this happened. Now that dude, the blood dude, they packed him up. They sent him out the house. They sent him to another house, which was happy for him. See, Freeze was using these niggas like pawns because these blood niggas was scared to be in that house anyway. So it was another dude that was actually supposed to pop on me when that dude popped on me. I'm trying to remember his name, man. I'm thinking Low, but I'm not 100% sure. But that nigga ended up being fooled too because they packed him up also. Beretta was like, fuck that, I'm going to get these niggas out of here. And Beretta really is his name, Beretta. He was the steady at 4 main forever. That was his house, and if you rocking with him, you getting away with murder. Facts. Like literally murder. And I got more fire for y'all, twin. Like for real, all real talk too. Like this is all real shit. That's all just one house. There's so many houses I was in. And everything starts coming back the more I smoke. You right? Let me see. I'm trying to think of something for y'all right now. Oh, got one. Remember that dude I said, JB? He from Brooklyn. He quick. Tall, skinny dude. Put work in. He shot the 5. They tried to make a move in 4 main. Peep game. JB, it was dudes that was coming to the house, the 4 main. Like I said, whether it was blood or crip. My fault. My fault, twin. It was dudes that was coming to the house from other houses, whether there was blood, crib, 5%, that would be quiet and not be letting certain things known. They got their numbers up in the day room. They got like 7 deep, I want to say. 7, 8 deep. And it was And that goes to show you that we wasn't oppressing black people because we was letting them get their numbers up. We wasn't running everybody out that was black. It was just like some of the homies that was there, like I said, like there wasn't really trying to make no noise in that house. We was trying to like kind of like still like anyway. So JB, these dudes, some other dude, BK, I forget the rest, a lot of the names. Maybe they'll pop up as I'm talking, but for the most part, it was like I told you, they had like 7 of them. They made a move on the phone. The tension was high though. Dudes was on point because dudes was already talking spicy. I believe it went from the phone to the TV type shit. Then it was the food. Like, it was everything. It was always something. Everybody want 2 pieces of chicken, 2 milks. Yo, listen, them little things like that, man, can get somebody in a whole lot of trouble, bro. So they made a move. And shit got hot. It popped off in the day room. Niggas was strapping to the walkway cells. The phones got broke. Chairs is getting thrown. JB is one-on-one with Freeze because they both tall. JB just skinny and Freeze, and I ain't gonna lie, JB put the beats on Freeze. No, he put the beats on Freeze, but he was tagging Freeze. We over here getting it popping, right? They can't stop it. We in the some dude, you know, the mop bucket, the where we put the mop water in the mop bucket. It still had it was somebody stuffing the motherfucking face in the shit. Oh, the nigga Rob. Salute to the nigga Rob. That was another one that was there. Rob. He got cut too. He got shot in the 4 building. He got shot in 3 upper. He was trying to drown a nigga in the mop bucket, bro. That shit. You can't make this shit up, bro. That shit was real. He had that motherfucker whole face in a bunch of dirty water. Real talk. I shouldn't be laughing, but it was real talk. Yo, it was lit. Dudes is getting it popping. They made their move. They couldn't stop us. Like, it was getting out of control. So Beretta was trying to control it, but it was out of control. So they had to hit the pin. You know what I mean? They hit the pin. Motherfuckers is still popping. Niggas is in cells. Dudes is running in dudes' cells. Yo, dudes is going to do while dudes is fighting. Dudes is getting it popping. You got all the little sneak thieves and all the little fucking rats and mice flying to niggas' cells, going like this, robbing niggas' cells, taking all their shit because they know dudes is getting packed up once they get locked in. Facts. All them little fucking rat mice ass snatching mad shit up from dudes' cells while dudes is getting it popping. Dudes is like, yo, what the fuck you doing in my cell? Getting it popping. Dudes is coming out with pillowcases of they shit. Like, yo, what you doing on my cell, bro? While niggas is gonna get locked in. Getting it popping again. It was out of control, bro. Out of control. Like, it was out of control. Turtles finally come. They shut shit down. Everybody locks in. And y'all already know the rest, man. Dudes end up getting packed up and they leave. Being that the steady is there, he ain't packing none of us up, and he gonna vouch for all of us, and he gonna pack everybody else up. And that's what happened. All them dudes that popped off, left. Bye-bye. That's what happened. Facts. Scheme team on here. Salute, Swim. What up? I know dudes ain't on here talking crazy while I've been over here vibing with y'all. Real talk for me. Salute, Scheme. I don't think me and you ever was nowhere together. I ain't gonna lie. But I seen some of your content. My nigga Jazzo, let me tell you something, man. Like, I wouldn't even talk about him. Nah, why y'all took him off for, man? Leave him on there. But yo, that was real talk though, twins. That was almost riot. That'll be like a real crazy riot. That was Attica, and I wasn't like ain't gonna have me freestyling. The only riot, oh no, well we took house like all right. So in the Beacon, my son Steve, I wonder if Steve on here. Steve on here. Yo, Steve, let him rap, man. Y'all be wilding, man. Why y'all be? What's good, dog? Who you talking to though? Are you talking to me or somebody in the chat? So peep game, right? And nobody knock them off the chat. A lot of bros probably is salty, all right? Because they know there a lot of shit that they've been told been one-sided, bro. What you mean to tell me you ain't never been around no real lions ever? You ain't never had an issue with somebody that was the ops and try to give you the work or give you the like you ain't never had no problems, bro. With like ain't nobody over here, yeah, dude sometimes is salty because at the end of the day, dudes is listening to shit and they're like, yo, a lot of this shit is cat. Like, I was in the state, bro, all through. Like I told you, 9-6, 9-7, 9. I've been everywhere. Dudes know me. I've been reunited, reconnected with dudes because of this page. They personally know me. I don't look for validation. That's why I don't got them on here talking about, yo, talk about what I did this. Yo, remember this? Remember? I could do that so easy, bro. I don't do that. Nah, let them talk your shit though. It's all right. Come on. You talk your shit. Yeah, some dudes are salty. And what that mean? I'm one of the real ones, twin. Either I fucked with you or I didn't. I ain't care if you was blood, Crip, Dominican, Latino, Chinese, white. If you was a real one, I rock with you. Facts. But talking crazy is nothing but talking crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And it's a whole new wave now. Ain't nobody on here, you know what I mean? No extra shit. It's popping, twin. Patria on deck. Salute to the Patrias, you up? You already. I'm about to roll up another one. How long we been on here, twins? Damn, I'm about to roll up again. Fucking child niggas. Yeah, we ain't with that. Like, listen, smash the likes, twin. Smash the likes. Y'all rocking with me. Scheme 10, hit the like, bro. I see you on here. You already on here. You might as well hit the like. Hit the subs too, twin. I'm gonna follow you back, bro. I don't know what he talking back for Mercy with. Yo, salute the Mercy. That's Mercy. Salute the King Mercy. Dominican. Official Dominican, bro. Salute the Mercy. That's crazy that I'm not even happy that he said that because Mercy deserved all his roses. Put that work in. He was in the full building. We was in the full building together, but different houses. And Mercy was putting that work in facts. And I was with him in downstate when I was in Cadre. Bro, I don't play games like that, man. I'll tell you that much. I don't play those. So you need to get the fuck up out of here with that shit. Y'all gotta get out y'all feelings, bro. Why y'all in y'all feelings for, man? Why is it that it's so hard for you to believe that? Like, what y'all think happened? Why is Bram 5'9"? What you think happened, bro? That y'all just can't. I mean, listen, y'all help. To be honest, y'all help separate some lines from the men. Okay, what you think happened when y'all was dealing with them lions, bro? That's what I'm asking you. What do you think happened? What do you think happened? Y'all wildin'. Salute to everyone in the chat, man. Salute the scheme team. Salute to the homies. Salute to the bros. All my twins, Lions and Men. King No Mercy. Mercy was Mercy, and he was mad humble. The twin was mad humble. Like humble was humble pie, they call it, or apple pie. Humble. That's fine. That's fine. Get him up out of here. I'm talking stupid. Salute, twin. Go do you. You heard? Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all. Hit the likes. Y'all know what it is. Nothing but love. Y'all see how we be having these dudes in their feelings? Y'all see that? Y'all see how I be on some other shit, right? Y'all see I don't be on no hating shit, man. You come on here with that hating shit. I ain't on no hating shit. I'm on some grown man shit. No, that's a fact. We ain't doing that. Nah, but yo, listen. Like I was talking about, fuck all that now, right? That era, that was what? That was 9-7. Where you was at 9-7? That's what I was saying. I'm talking about 9-7. Most of the dudes that I was going to war against was the ones that brought all these other niggas home. It's a fact. I can't wait, right, for dudes to hear like what my twin Vec has to like his story. Cause Vec shit is way more crazy than mine. You see how I be willing to admit when dudes is different. Vec was different. Cito Sama was different. Ill Will was different. Blaze was different. King Bam was different. Shit, even Freeze was different. Freeze wasn't no composer. But these dudes, like the ones that was on when they had to get on Demon Time, it was different. Salute to all my patrias, all my Trinidad. Y'all already know what it is. I was in the whole way 9-7, like this. I was in the whole way 9-7 like this. King Kong balls. Now let me stop. I'm lying. But I was ignorant back then too, because I was a little bit, I was moving as I was going, bro. You gotta remember everybody. Look at that. 9-7, I was in the building. I was in C74 in the building. Wearing jewelry on my motherfucking neck. Chains on my neck. Watches. Fly. Wallabies. Uptowns. It's crazy, bro. How the mindset is. That's 9-7. That's how I was doing. 9-7 Parasucos. Had the power. I was one of the first ones with the Parasucos. Woo! Y'all remember the Parasucos? Smash the likes if you remember the Parasucos. Half y'all don't even know what the fuck Parasucos is. If you were young and you probably don't. Get on it. Parasuco jeans. Remember those? It was like 80 a watt. You spending 80. Niggas like, ooh, you spending 80 for those? And those was lit. They had that whole wave was lit with those. They knew you had bread. Facts. Parasuco jeans. Dudes is getting fly. Dudes is wearing jewelry. Running around with rugs with scalpels on them. Ice picks. Little knife. My thing was like, I used to like to have them if I could walk around. The first shank I ever got, y'all know what I made it out of? I should do a whole YouTube. I'm about to show dudes how to make a gun. Cause y'all know I'm Puerto Rican, bro. I know how to sharpen some shit up, you heard? Facts. Yeah, one cable back then that 70, 80 was like 100. And I'm not spending on 1K on no jeans, dog. Fuck out of here. I don't even care if I'm super rich. Okay. I appreciate the love. Smash like swings. Y'all been rocking with me. That's official. Pele jackets. No, Pepe jeans. Come on, twin. Like this in the walkway. Man, ignorant. Like this. What's good? It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. Chasing all them big ass CO bitches. Woo. Dudes was getting into fights over COs. Yo, dudes was your bro. Oh my God. Dudes was wilding when it came to these CO bitches. You know what I mean? Like, dudes was wilding. Everybody thought the bitch love her. Yo, she like me, bro. She won't give me some ass. Everybody swear they can smash. Our guns was shanks. You know what was the first shank? I'm gonna show dudes. I'm gonna try to show dudes personally. You know what it was? The cover for the socket for a plug. Those ain't in the sale, obviously, but they out there in the on the block because those sockets is out there for the TV, for the fan, for anything that you got to plug in. They have the case over it. That cover. That cover is like what, like 4 inches, maybe like something like that, like a square. Then you got the little open space in the middle. You pop that cover off, split it in half. You got 2 nice little joints, bro. 2 nice little, yeah. Sharpen them bitches down. You gotta put a little work in, right? You gotta put some arm grease in, and you got 2 nice joints. Get that, rip up that sheet. Get the nice little holster. You have like at least a nice little 3 inches sticking out. That's good, bro. Trust me, 3 inches. You get. Let me hit you with 3 inches in your rib cage. You tell me you don't feel that. You tell me that. Pause. So, you tell me you ain't gonna feel them 3, 4 inches. That shit, bro. Trust me. I know the sound dudes make when they get stabbed. I know. I've heard it. He from Brooklyn. I thought he was from the Heights. Mercy was a real one. Curly hair, big hands, knock niggas out. Mercy was a real one. He remind me of my son Shu. Salute to my twin Zapato, bad boy. No, Black Mom. Zapato, real one. That's a real one right there. Official. Salute to Zapato, Shu. They from Spanish Harlem, the Bronx. Tall nigga. Missing 2 for a gap, I forget. Real one though. That was a real line. Salute to my twin. I hope he doing good, man. You know what's the craziest thing that I've seen in prison? Not the craziest thing, but one of the things. I've seen people like, all right, for example, it was those that was really struggling in the streets with addiction and was fiends, let's say, addicts. They go to prison, get cleaned up a little bit. Next thing you know, they in there holding weight. They taking phones. They taking houses. They sending dudes to the infirmary. They on demon time. I seen dudes that was mad soft, mad humble, let me say, in population. But they wasn't really about it. They didn't care about the phone, boom, 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 just leave me alone type time. And they go to the box and they turn into some type of super thug. Go get a step. They turn into some type of super thug with a name and everything for scratching a bunch of people. Next time dudes said that they cut dudes and they put work in, ask them how many stitches they gave them. Ask them how many stitches. Well, I seen some weird shit. Like I seen dudes that was literally like nobodies in the street and become somebody's in prison. And then I seen dudes, like I said, that was really lit in prison in the streets. They struggling bad. You know what I'm saying? Fucked up in the game going through it. But I understand that because I went through it too. Ain't nothing ever, you know what I mean, peaches and creams, you feel me? Appreciate the love, man. I see what it is. I appreciate the love. Matching with the likes and the shares. I mean the thumbs. Yo, hit the subscribes. John J. 748 is the Instagram. Yeah, Shorty Brodick fell back. I know. I was with Shorty Brodick also in Clinton. And he was on long-term key block for popping off. Shorty Brodick, that little motherfucker was a problem. Shorty Brodick that was my twin. That was my twin. Once I saw him in Clinton in the mess hall, yeah, because he was allowed to go to the mess hall. But he had some type of shit where he wasn't on long-term key block. He was on loss of rat. He had like this nigga had like 1,000 days lost of rec. That's crazy. It's not even funny, bro. It was almost like long-term key block. But the only time he could go to programs and he could go to the mess hall, but he could never go to the yard, bro. Never go to the yard. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's what they had him on. Because I used to see him when I first saw him was in the mess hall. And then his gallery was right underneath me. I forgot what block I first went to when I went to Clinton. %, twin. You already know what it is. Nothing but love. Appreciate y'all. I'm about to jump off in a few. Y'all want to shout that shit out, shout it out. Let me know where y'all at, what y'all repping and all that good stuff. He didn't have to put work in. Shorty Body Shorty Body, if he had to put, he'll put it in. He was quiet up north. So, and what the fuck is wrong with that? I was like kind of quiet, a little noisy. Because in Clinton, I was in shit, but you see, I got away with stuff. This guy jokes. Y'all funny. That's funny. Integrity over money. Facts. He did, but he was still rocking with the bros back in Clinton and all that. But he just wasn't, because he was seeing a lot of listen. That's why a lot of the other, let's say, let's say, other chapters is I guess, started because of that simple fact. A lot of bros, listen, y'all want to be honest? I'll be honest. I've been honest. I've been saying this. So it's like, how many times I gotta say it? At the end of the day, when the war with the Bloods and the Kings started, the Bloods had way more niggas that was on demon time than we did. Period. And by the time we realized that is when we initiated other branches of Kings to be on that same type of time. Period. Like, the fuck? It's very simple. That was basically that was the demise. That was what happened. But then those ones, the ones that was branched off, and the ones that was still like, when I mean branched off, I just mean separate the lines from the men. When we figured that out, let me tell you something, bro. A lot of y'all big homies, have y'all noticed that they all got scars on their face? Have y'all noticed that? Like every single one of them? I don't never hear them talking about that, though. I talked about mine. If I would have had one, I would have talked about that too. But that's real talk. Have y'all noticed that? All y'all big homies. Every single one of them damn near, bro, got shot. Facts. You will never hear that, though. Y'all never hear that. That's not a fact. How that happened to you? What happened? You know? Y'all don't never talk about that, though. But then, yeah, I mean, listen. At the end of the day, that's what happened. We ended up cleaning up our own castle, and by the time we did that, it was like we really separated a lot of, dudes that wasn't built for this shit. And shit. That was basically what happened, bro. That was what it is in a nutshell, twins. We literally, you know what I'm saying, started cleaning up our own house. And at the same time, we had a bunch of homies that was looking for homies that was only on demon time. Now, imagine this, though. Imagine this. And I'm going to end it on this one. Because we already hit an hour. I don't want to be on here talking longer than an hour. Imagine this, though. Imagine the Kings before they started to do BBK, which is a.k.a. Bad Boy King. Before they decided to do LKG, which is a.k.a. Latin King Gangster. Before they started to do those two branches of straight selected few shooters, there was hitters, period. Before they did that, before that happened, all you had was bloodline, right? But that ended up helping separate all, before that happened, that ended up separating all the ones that was really sheep and the ones that was really lions before that happened. Facts. Facts. And it is what it is now. We move forward. Shit happens. Fuck. And yo, let me ask you this. In order for you to lose the war, you have to literally lose. That means you hold no weight, know where you at. That means you're nobody, know where you at. That means you where that happens at. Anybody that's on the chat that was a real king, real lion, anywhere you go, anywhere you at, you don't have to be throwing up the crown to still be having respect as a lion, as a king. You feel me? So that's when y'all lose me with that shit. But I'm gonna let y'all go, twins. Y'all already know what it is. Lions and men. Appreciate y'all. Nothing but love and respect. About to go out here, enjoy this beautiful weather. It's nice as fuck outside. Follow me on Instagram. If y'all not already, hit me up on the gram. I'm about to post it right now. John J 748. John J 748. That's the gram. I had some dudes talk about Twitch. Might open up a Twitch account. Appreciate y'all. Salute, salute, salute. Boom.